Hello, friends and allies. It's time to start E2. Right into it. Same fleet that we used for the boss of E1. Let's just do it.
前段作戦第2作戦海域作戦要項です。本作戦の主眼は輸送作戦です。
That's the same lock. That helps.
いいでしょう。私の出番ってわけね。
Okay, we're visiting this map for the first time. Let's see. Our goal node is... Node C for the unlocks part 1. There's also unlocks part 2, and then it's phase 1 and phase 2 right after each other. Alright, C 2 times. An air raid right off the bat. Hopefully we can defend pretty well.
Tobias! たとえ最後の一巻になっても叩いてみせます。お願い、当たってください。Alright, we good. Now I'm just double checking stuff. Alright, all good.私はね、やるときはやるんだよ。だから。
Like I checked all this. It doesn't seem too bad. I think it'll be fairly short, although there is the transport phase. So yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Just grinding the attempts. What the hell is that thing? I've never seen that type of, like, enemy aircraft before. Some sort of sphere, orb. Like some tiny Death Star, almost. Also, I'm going to open up Lurkbait Twitch Fishing. A test to make sure it works. They did updates to fix the connectivity issues and the stability issues, so that's very nice. I do really appreciate that. Oh, it's working. Nice. Too bad. Not nice is that I just got junk, but I guess it keeps the area cleaner. Looks like we have 680 since they selected the difficulty. I'm just glad we have LBAS immediately from the start. In the past, at some points, like these maps the first time through like the first phase, we didn't have LBAS, which was very annoying. Until you got deeper into the map. I believe we have to do C, F1, and F2 2 times A rank each. Oh no, it's 2 times C, and then 1 time F1, 1 time F2 apparently. I'll double check that. Hope you're paying attention. So far this map doesn't seem too bad. Overall. So it should be like another one stream, one map. Alright, let me go check if I got that Pokemon. Ju-I. Hopefully we'll have the Poke sounds back up. Oh, I need that. Okay.
Lucky.
Cross my fingers, and it's a dex entry for me. In reality, it's 4 phases for me. 2 of them are like, there's an unlock phase 1 and then an unlock phase 2. I guess it's 2 unlock phases to prevent from like overwhelming you and confusing the steps. So they probably require different fleets, something like that. I tried, man. Oh, that's an ultra miss, as we call it. Oh well. Yep, that's it. That's that step complete. Okay, off to F1 now. Then F2 later, but while we wait for morale, why don't we...
Task Force flagship.
Here, you'll see what I mean.
Wait, anchor. 提督、作戦成功しました。さすがです。
Kill a few abyssal transport ships.
よろしくお願いいたします。貴重な補給ありがとう。シャングリラ。そうね。どこかしら。Task Force flagship Hornet Wait anchor. さあ、始めましょうか。ホーネット攻撃隊。
So how y'all doing?
発艦始めなさい。元より相打ち覚悟に逃がさないわ。さあ、行きなさい。この戦い、ホーネットの戦果が大きいっていうの？もうそうなるか。ごめんねみんな。せっかくだからもらっておく。行ってみよう。フリートが港に戻ったわ。みんな、That would be great. 助かるわ。もう、これが噂に聞いたアウトドアパーティー。お花見ね。いいじゃない。バーベキューはどこでやるのかしら。USS-CV8 Hornet 出撃します。第17任務部隊、前へ。敵機動部隊を撃滅する。 さあ始めましょうか。ホーネット攻撃隊発艦始めなさい。さあ始めましょうか。ホーネット攻撃隊発艦始めなさい。さあ行きなさい。この戦い、ホーネットの戦果が大きいっていうの？もうそうなるか。ごめんねみんな。せっかくだからもらっておくけど。
全力で行くわ。
フリートが港に戻ったわ。みんなご苦労様。 That would be great。 助かるわ。シャングリラ。
艦隊司令部より入電。了解いたしました。
Wait, no, no, no. Take that off. Take
ど
that
うさ
off.
れますか？
シャングリラ。そうね。どこかしら。
従順。
Just stand there and look cute.
出撃します。
You know, what people tell me to do with my VR chat avatar. That's all you gotta do, Prinzo. I can just stand there and look cute.
.作戦計画概要をご説明します。
Hello, welcome to stream. Been a while. How have you been?
.前段作戦第2作戦海域作戦要項です。
いいでしょう。私の出番ってわけね。行くぞー。
とえ最後の一巻になっても叩いてみせます。お願い当たってください。
私はね、やるときはやるんだよ。だから帰っラッキー。
Oh, that looks very ominous that looks like a very ominous surface fleet. We're gonna have to Vanguard that. 2 net classes, 1 is an elite. A reclass that is also an elite. Who knows what the last 3 ships are? Probably a light cruiser and 2 destroyer. That's an ominous looking fleet though, for damn sure. Let's just see what happens. Whatever happens, we have a retreat gear. Oh, they did great. Yeah, I called it. 1 CL, 2 DD. That's a Sioux class light cruiser, so. Luckily, it's just a base version.
撃て、逃がすな。古田が見てくれてた。
さあ私と野戦しよう。結局私の出番か。大日攻撃の用を認めます。急いでお願い当たってください。
攻撃を集中だ。いけ。
さあ私と野戦しよう。私がみんなを守るんだから。
撃て、逃がすな。
お子様言うな。結局私の出番か。よし、友永隊頼んだわよ。
That's my 3rd ever KaiboCon number 22. Wow. At that node.
どうよ。ね、
I went from having none to having all 3 of the KBK 22 drops I've ever had this year. We're gonna go to F. See what's at F.
ラッキー。
Oh my god. It's a red class. And she's escorted by 2 regular net classes. Who could the... When we're looking at something like this right now, who could the other 3 ships be? Well, this is going to be interesting. This could hurt. We'll just see what happens. Perfect death. Alright. 1 basic Sioux class, and then 2 I class destroyer late models. Similar as the other surface door on route here. Luckily, it's just a regular race, it's not an elite, so she's basically just a tankier abyssal battleship. Definitely not as strong as any of the abyssal battleship Himes. Wow, that's a fantastic dodge. That our lead potato did. Tamanya.
ありがとう。バロスターね。光栄だわ。あいつも頑張ってる？え？ブラックプリンス？魚雷と砲弾しっかり積んでね。あ、油も忘れちゃダメだよ。
While I wait on morale, I'll just sink the remaining, Nah. It would look odd since I should only be showing, like, event stuff. It would honestly look odd, so I probably just... And in case you're wondering, yes, I did PvP already.
了解です。プリンスオイゲン出撃。
Guess we'll just wait it out. Guess we'll just do the daily construction quest while we wait on the morale, so I don't have to do it later.
艦隊司令部より入電。
了解いたしました。提督、作戦成功しました。さすがです。了解いたしました。
了解です。プリンスオイゲン出撃。
Ad break starting in a minute.
了解いたしました。了解いたしました。
了解です。プリンスオイゲン出撃。
提督、作戦成功しました。 了解いたしました。
Einen schönen Tag.
Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Hopefully I don't accidentally mess up and send like an expedition fleet to like the map or anything. But I really want to try to.
Aloha, aloha.
Oh, get the daily expeditions done.
Kuma. 提督、ライン演習ですか？ああ、なんだ、違うのか。でも頑張る。任せて。
Oh, hey, welcome to stream. How are ya? Basically, it's kind of just like it's fairly simple gameplay. But yeah. Hopefully you're doing well. Always good seeing you. Sorry for the bother, though. Oh, we're gonna send it to node F2 now. So yeah, I'm just like I said, we got. I'm doing the limited time spring event for contact collection for, you know, the spring 2025 limited time event for contact collection. I'm starting the second map. I'm trying to do certain requirements on the map to unlock the path to the first boss. And Sex, hello, how you doing? I'll go to sleep after I complete this map. How are you, Ven? Welcome to stream. How are you? Yeah, I started the stream a little late, but I'm just like, yeah. Shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't take too long. So yeah. You're still here. Hey, you're still here too, so yeah. You're still up, so I guess I can be up too, right? I gotta do this. I want to do this a little earlier, but I napped a bit, and then I'm just like, yeah. And I felt like playing this. If you two still streamed, I would give you both shoutouts. Maybe someday you'll both stream again. Who knows? I would totally watch. Let me just double check. In case anyone's wondering, no, I do not actually know Japanese. I just know muscle memory. Okay, now to node F2. But of course, if you got any questions about this game, definitely feel free to ask. I'll do my best to try and entertain you as much as I can, or explain what I can. And yes, I did say sex, right? You know, Sags spent the channel points on it. Girls passed this perfectly once. You can do it again. Here goes. The enemy is trying to air raid my base. We lost only like one plane, but they never got anywhere near us. So yeah, I'm trying to like narrate to make up for the very simple gameplay, to put it charitably. But there's just something about it. For me and the people who still play it, this is like, you know, a passion, a life, just waifus and stuff. Alright, the Vanguard formation. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Fubuki, third ship from the top, got lightly damaged. Almost moderately damaged, but it's okay. The first boss of this phase can be a real slog, so I'm at least gonna try to like do some runs of it. Maybe beat that whole phase, and then, depending on how I'm feeling, we'll do the second boss, since it requires the same fleet, just different equipment. And yeah, that could be, if we're really lucky, that could be all of map 2 done in one stream. 2 streams, 2 maps. Unlikely, but we'll try. Oh, how tragic would it be if we had a retreat here? How tragic would it be? Fantastic. Stand and duck. Fubuki is doing very well. So I have that Pokemon already, so I'm not gonna try to get it. Okay, I'm seeing the Raw class for the first time, but who the hell is this? So now I'm seeing it. Alright, let's go. She gets her own enemy. She was supposed to be the boss. Like, if we did the hardest difficulty on the first map, she would have been our boss enemy. So it seems like she's going to be a significant returning Hime, because she gets her own, you know, introduction cutscene. So now you're gonna hear her talk, like yap, every time she attacks or she gets hurt. A little bit sent her into damage state. which is moderately damaged.
私の出番か。
With health.
私が
Orange,
優先しよ
whatever you want to call it.
う。私がみんなを守るんだから。攻撃の用を認めます。急いで。
This, though, this turn-based attack style should be similar to many people who play the old-style RPGs. Like turn-based RPGs. Alright, that's it. That's phase 1 of the unlocks done. It says changes in event map detected.
やるときはやるんだよ。だから帰ったらいっぱい寝かせて。
道しようよ。
フィーテイク。
作戦計画概要をご説明します。
すみません、司令官。おやすみなさい。
衝突？違うわよ。
ちょっと飛行甲板を補修するね。はい、司令官。
まあいいでしょう。どうよ。艦隊司令部より入電。よろしくお願いいたします。
艦隊戻ってきたぜ。よかったよかった。提督、
マジか。礼は言っとく。
ありがたくいただき。
戦は平坦。
お、ありがたい。ありがとうございます。また出れますね。
魚雷と砲弾しっかり。
野戦には補給が必要だよね。ありがとうございます、司令官。
ありがとう。いただくわ。
一人前のレディーとして満タンよろしくね。
補給ありがたいです。これでまた出撃可能です。よーし。
アロハアロハ。長月だ。駆逐艦と侮るなよ。役に立つはずだ。
提督、おめでとうございます。
提督、ライン演習ですか？ああ、なんだ、違うのか。補給助かりますって。アハトアハト。
提督、入電です。
作戦終了。報告ミルクマ。助かるく クマ。
作戦計画概要をご説明します。前段作戦第2作戦海域作戦要項です。本作戦の主眼は
過去出撃。古田がついてきて。
Okay, so... Okay, so Tokai sent to node H on our way to K. J looks like it's somewhere you have to go, but you probably only have to go there on hard. If I was to guess. So, let's see how this goes. And I hope, because our anti-submarine warfare land-based bombers are going to be attacking the subs, which I presume is the sub-Hime, as we call her. Or submarine princess, if you prefer. But I'm assuming that there's LBAS ASW bombers are going to be doing the damage. I'm going to hope they're going to count towards BW5 right here. We'll just have to see what happens.
私はね、やるときはやるんだよ。だから。
Oh no, how's C gonna be since we're no longer sending out Bassett? Doesn't seem like it's gonna be too bad, maybe. I is probably a branch node. Alright, give me a good dodge. We're doing Vanguard formation here. Alright, we'll say that's fine.
もん丸見ててくれた。
I can't line abreast. So, because I don't have any ASW gear on my girls, so we're just gonna Vanguard it. And with that said, I didn't take too much damage. That's fine that I had like no more defense base since the second base is sent to this node instead. So with that said, hello Sag, always a pleasure seeing you. What's up? And here we go. We're doing map 2. So far map 2 has been good. Another chill map so far as we try to unlock the first boss. And why am I hesitating? Just do it. Yeah, always a pleasure watching you stream or hanging out with you in VR chat. Yeah, fellow VR chat friend of mine who's also a variety streamer, not just VR chat. But usually they try to stream their fishing. So, shout out. Ven Mosaic was in here earlier before going to sleep. Yep. You just missed Ven. Hopefully that helps. I've had another one of my VR chat friends, Shadow Nico JT, pop in and say hey, so I really do appreciate that. I should introduce you to each other next time in VR and you're all in VR. Let's all be friends. Really? That's a fairly concerning node, really? Jay's probably an off route. Shikanami, you did enough to hold up. Oh. Alright. Alright, so you definitely see them. Alright, so yeah. So you at least got to see them tonight in some way, I guess. Ads about to start, but since you're a subscriber, you won't see the ads. There's another we're gonna have to see her every fucking time we encounter her. Her dialogue. We gotta come here 3 times. Can you believe that? But overall, it's been fairly chill. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that. Even with land-based air support coming here. Now you see why you only have to A rank this. We're gonna win. We're gonna S rank at night, but geez, look at that. Look, this was blood. This was nasty. This was bloody. And she can O-torp. So she's basically a nah plus. Yo, I bet you the remaining E and KC players are probably mauling about this new Hime. So we better get a good drop for this. Assuming we get a drop at all. So it's Hiryu Auto, as we were saying. Jeez, that was a pain. All that for a Naka. This is a sound alert going off here. Wondering what that da-da sound was. I just have it like as a safety sound trigger. We gotta do that 2 more times, by the way. Okay, yet another Fubuki. Yeah, were you able to do your fishing dance today, Sag? Were you able to do your fishing dailies? Alright, nice. How were they for you? I was not having luck on the final fish I needed for the final quest today, so I just was like, you know what? I'm already running late, so I was telling myself, alright, I'm running late, so I'm just gonna do the stream, start the stream. Yeah, they were definitely easier. I felt like the first two quests were definitely easier than yesterday's, but the last quest is definitely harder for some reason. I guess that's just how it be sometime. Let me just do some. Anyway, glad to hear they were easy, at least for you. If I was just more patient, if I was willing to delay the stream any further, I would have probably gotten that fish. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to delay this any further. For this weekly where I scrapped 24 pieces of equipment. I don't know why it has to be scrapped the equipment one at a time. That's really tedious. That's a Gen 9 and a Tier C. I really gotta check this one. Okay, I have it. I promise, like, sometime soon I'll get the PCG sounds back up and running. I have it, so I don't need it. More like nobody needed it. Sag didn't make the attempt. I guess he decided he was going to save the Pokeball for something really desirable. Well, he did start. You have to like pick and choose, I guess. But don't worry. I'll try to stream as much as I can in part to help you get the Pokebucks you need. Unless you got other channels to farm Pokedollars in. And also, so your sub, whether you renew it or not, your remaining sub for this month, whether you renew it or not, will get its money's worth. No pressure. Do what you feel is right for you.
くまお、了解です。プリンスオイゲン出撃。
作戦計画概要をご説明します。
How did they get shot down? Oh no, no, these are already D-ranked. Started using them.
前段作戦第2作戦海域作戦要項です。本作戦の主眼は輸送作戦です。
過去出撃。古高ついてきて。
K H
飛ばす。二光線攻撃隊発艦。
お願い当たってください。
私はね、やるときはやるんだよ。だからラッキー。
Alright, not too bad of a damage taken. Cross fingers here, now that we don't have Elbas here, since this isn't an end node anymore. This is a continuation as a surface battle. I don't like when we unlock the first boss, it's gonna be a transport phase boss. We don't need to sink the boss, but we need to at least A rank the boss. Chip what is called the TP bar down. Transport phase as opposed to an HP health phase.
大日攻撃の用を認めます。急いで。
私がみんなを守るんだから。
集中だ。
So we'll see what happens when we get there.
程度ならかすり傷よ。私と野戦しよう。
Because you don't need to sink the boss, and even on the last thing, once that bar hits 0, you just unlock the next phase. You're done. I'm debating even streaming that. Like, if I decide to just, like, not, you know, end the stream before completing the first boss of this map, I could just do it off stream. We'll just see what happens.
カモン丸、見ててくれた？
I would hate to do that though, because I feel like it's not in the spirit of streaming the KC event. I'll have to double check with Gree. I'm not sure what he did on the fourth map transport phase, because he said he did it more like last night his time, which would actually be morning Western people time, like you and me. Like most of my viewers are. Like Western morning is Asia Pacific, or just Eastern evening. You get what I mean? Come on, just pass this node. That's all I ask. Let's get everybody to there. Alright, that was perfect. Nice. All out. Canberra. This time went way better. Not quite sure why.
ここで沈めてあげる。
Such difference this time. Not sure why. Well, that would definitely help. LBAS opening strike doing a lot of damage to the boss and already kind of nerfing her. That would definitely help.
撃て。逃がす。
Hear you not getting disabled is also a great help.
古田
Then what
見
happened?
てくれてた。
I know it's something.
さあ、私
It's
の
like she is
優しいよ
O-torping. Always down for some
私
reason.
の出番私がみんなを
Is this why Hiryu's down here?
よし
友永隊頼んだわよ。
Try and bait the boss?
古田
Well,
見てくれて
it's
た。
fairly boss-like enemy.
さあ、私と野戦しよう。
私がみんなを守るんだから
撃て。逃がすな。
In case we have to go into night battle. Who knows? Like, I don't know. I'm just speculating. Okay, that's 2 S ranks. We need to do it one more time.
ありがとう。バロスターね。光栄だわ。あいつも頑張ってる？え？ブラックプリンス？あら。
作戦完了お疲れ様でした
魚雷と砲弾しっかり積んでね。あ、油も忘れちゃダメだよ。
ちょっと飛行甲板を補修するね
And the worst part about this, it's... I
衝
don't know.
突？
When
違
it gets to
う
the
わよ。
next phase, we'll see if it's going to count as a boss.
じゃあ
どうよ。まあいいでしょう。
This is a transport phase. They're not true bosses, apparently. Okay, one more time. And that's a total D rank of a plane. Fuck my ass. This is also taking damage.
前段作戦第2作戦海域作戦要項です。本作戦の主眼は
過去出撃。古田がついてきて。飛ばす。
二光線攻撃隊発艦撃ち方始めいっけー
私はね、やるときはやるんだよ。だから
っ飛ばす。二光線攻撃隊発艦。
撃て、逃がすな。
お子様言うな。
さあ、私と野戦しよう。
結局私の出番か。古高見てくれてた？お願い当たってください。よし、友永隊頼んだわよ。
ありがとう、バロスターね。光栄だわ。
Is this a weaker comp than we've seen before?
私はね、やるときはやるんだよ。だから帰ったらいっぱい寝かせて。
Okay, that was stronger, unfortunately. So it's land bases and it's base and resources. So that means our planes we have actually lost Elbas planes too. Even before the actual battle. Here goes, let's hope we get everyone to the goal node. Damn it. Hope this doesn't cause an off route. I hope this doesn't cause an off route. Or affect us too badly at the boss. Look at the fucking opening strike, seriously. That wasn't even a modifier, it was like the normal parallel engagement. Really, it's that? Fubuki even fucking, you know. Oh, it's just aimbot right there. So Sendai is Alto and will have to be retreated.
Lucky.
Now we're just hoping for an A rank. This is going to be a very messy A rank, I'm predicting. Unless the land-based air support can do some real overtime. Very messy S rank though. Oh my god, they all, oh my god, Washington got tie-hawed on top of that. Oh my god, very messy. That was a very good opening. At the very least. Oh my god. Opening.
Oh my god!
O-Torp should be illegal, honestly, because of how fucking strong they are. O-Torp should be fucking illegal. I'm not even joking when I say that comment. At least enemy O-Torp being that strong. Thank God that's over. I hope we don't have to pass through that. I'll have to double check everything here. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if we had to, Alright, time to make the Phase 1 fleet. Okay, a second start point has opened. Alright, this is going to be our first combined fleet of the event.
Einen Tag. 作戦計画概要をご説明します。
Both of my B-25s, okay. Alright, time to make the fleet.
いいでしょう。私の出番ってわけね。行くぞ
These girls will not be used again this event. They are now out of the event. Unless a tag reuses them. It's gonna be 12 new girls coming.
出撃。
HMS シェフィールド
Okay, Nachi. I'm looking for Nachi now.
今度は逃がさない。
拉致戦隊出撃するぞ。
4水線27区有明出るぜ。ついてこいよ。
出撃はやっぱり高まるね。最新鋭アブレッ追求ケージョンガルバルディ出るぞ。
Misty Alora's favorite girl. If he still even plays this game, who the hell even knows at this point?
参ります。
It's been really quiet.
どうぞ私に続いてください。
I've been
空
really in
母
the
機動
dark
艦隊
this
出
time
撃する
around
で。
until I actually start the event.
"君の選択いいね。なるほどね。ありかも。Indeed 君の選択いいね。なるほどね。ありかも。Indeed 君の選択いいね。
ふむ、悪くないな。なるほどな。悪くない。
君の選択いいね。なるほどね。ありかも。
おういいな。グラッツェ姉貴とおそろにしたいな。ああいいんじゃねなあ。おういいな。ありがたい。グラッツェ姉貴とおそろにしたいな。
ふむ、
悪くないな。
君の選択いいね。
悪くないな。
おう、いいな、ありがたい。グラッツェ、姉貴とおそろにしたいな。
悪くないな。いいね、助かる。
ほほん、うちのことを大切に思ってくれてるん？ありがとう。これで赤城やか行ってみよう。ほほん、うちのことを大切に思ってくれてるん？それはちょっち嬉しいな。ありがとう。これで赤城や加賀に負けないかなって。そりゃあ無理か。あはははは。
I'll switch back to these guns. These guns are pretty good for
あり
Garibaldi
がたい、グラッツェ。
and Abruzzi. I think also
姉貴とお
Gotland
そ
as
ろに
well.
したいな。
Yeah, those guns are actually better than what I had on her. Bonuses. Okay, Abakumer. Hamanami. Comes along. I used Tamanami quite a bit recently. For a certain monthly.
遊雲型駆逐艦玉波抜病します。提督、よろしくお願いいたします。
第二遊撃部隊第一水雷戦隊あけぼの出撃します。
Interesting. Usugumo. That's interesting. Yeah,
504 戦団
Hatsuharu.
抜病します。7区のみんなよろしくお願いします。
And Poa.
押してまいるぞ。ザラ姉様、もう心配しないで。大丈夫。ほら、ちゃんと機関を務めます。抜病。 提督、グラーチェグラーチェです。素敵な改造。ボーラご機嫌です。ついでにお酒の瓶、もう少しだけ積みません？提督も飲みます？体熱くなりますよ。
ふむ、悪くないな。
提督、グラーチェグラーチェです。でも3番砲塔だけはこのままで。素敵な改造。ボーラご機嫌です。ついでにお酒の瓶、もう少しだけ積みません？また強くなったの？新兵装ですね。提督。
I guess these have some sort of historical bonus. That's why they're being used. Or they're just throwaways. Save blocks. Talking about Hatsuharu and Usagumo.
私的には気に入っていたんですけど、手法は完走しました。はい。わかったわ。私の力が必要なのね。
まあいい感じかな。
私は遊具もが宅地区。ありがとうございます。問題ないと思います。私は遊具もが宅地区間。一層励みます。
私的には気に入っていたんですけど、手法は完走しました。はい。わかったわ。私の力が必要なのね。 いい感じかな。改装とか言って私のまあ本当は一人はなんでもないから。まあいい感じかな。
Let's do something a little more fun. Alright, not a bad catch. Not bad with the catch you got. Let's do something a little more fun.
私は遊具もが宅畜艦。ありがとうございます。
Just regular Daihatsus. This.
問題ないと思います。
I believe they're good to go. Just double check. I've already made the land-based air support. New bombers for base 1. The Tokai base is pretty much staying the rest of the map. For sure.
ふむ、悪くないな。
いいね、助かる。
私は遊具もが宅畜艦。一層励みます。
ふむ、また強くなったの。
いいね、助かる。こいつ嫌いじゃないぜ。いいよな。
ありがたく存じます。とても助かります。提督、ありがとう。
いいね、助かる。
ありがたく存じます。
I guess that's fine. Now let's finally combine these. What? Okay, what does this even combine into? Does it combine to that? Okay, so it combines into just... Okay. So we're not going to use a TCF. This is interesting. I'm sure there's a reason. Let me just double check the... Okay. Sheffield, Nachi, Ariake in place of Michishio, since I only have one usable Michishio. Then it's Garibaldi, Yugure, and Ryujo. Where I scored it, it's Abukuma, Tamanami, Akimoto, Usugumo, Hatsuharu, and Pola. Yeah, that looks correct. We good. It's an odd setup, but it's better than just using a pure transport combined fleet. I guess, yeah, like I think there's a reason why we're doing things a little differently this time. Oh, congrats on the Wiglet. I don't think I had a Wiglet. I missed that spawn, didn't I? I didn't, apparently. So yeah, nice catch. That starts in a minute, but you, Sag, you don't have to worry about that. Only send this out to complete the daily expeditions. Alright, let's go.
What are you up to? 何してんの？え？艦中央部の構造が気になる。ああ、そうか。ここの船とは作りが違うから。
Why is it called Tank TP now? Well, we're not using tanks on any of our girls for this. So check out the Fleet Image Exporter. Hello, welcome to stream. Yeah, but the thing is, none of the girls I've selected can do it. So it's just like, that's just what I've been sent, so we're gonna use it. Anyway, welcome to stream. How are you? Always good seeing you. Even if it's just for the KC streams. It really does help with these streams. Any company, because of when I have to stream, this, and also it's a game that many of my viewers would not really like to see. Here we go.
H 部隊シェフィールド出撃します。各艦遅れないで前進。
And this is going to P. We're just good cruising formation for this. Oh, ain't that great. Look what's already happened.
逃がさない。戦闘用意。
Ain't that just fucking great.
さあスキルで攻撃隊発進。あぶくまご期待に応えます。強作次は直撃させる。
I don't have any ACI.
そこだろ。なめんなよ。
甘く見ないで。
実は結構最新鋭だぜ。
本物のな。見つけました。
お覚悟。撃ちますよ。フォーコ。
玉波。撃ちます。
わらわには見える。そうだね。そこにいたでしょ。
弱すぎだから。
行きます。あぶくまご期待に応えます。
勝利に喜んでばかりもいられないな。勝って兜のなんとやらだ。
こんな私でもやればできる。
今夜ばかりは飲ませてもらおう。Indeed. 見つけた。逃がさない。戦闘用意。
あぶくまご期待に応えます。
甘く見ないで。どういうこと？私が？そう。
こんな私でもやればできる。ねって。
T is obviously what would be the check node. But there's no off-route node, no other node there. It just goes straight to the boss. So we just have one more node to try to get everyone intact to the boss. For maximum chance at depletion. Alright, we got everyone. The boss, hooray. The first node's the hard one. Seems.
さあスキルで攻撃隊発進。皆さん私の指示に従ってください。従ってください。
甘く見ないで。
強作次は直撃させる。くらえ。
結構最新鋭だぜ。本物のな。
いいですか？撃ちますよ。
玉の
こう
撃ちます。
わらわには見える。やってやる。
More
勝利に
D's.
喜んでばかりもいられないな。
More
勝って
something.
兜のなんとやらだ。
More special stat
今夜ばか
upgrader.
りは飲ませてもらおう。
Like HP, ASW, or luck. Something like that, I think. Ah, yes. Now we... Oh, this is going to be horrible. Well, we got to try to do it. Eevee if you need Eevee. We could. Hot too hard is fine if she's too hot. We could do it. Just everyone needs, like... That's very doable for a TCI. We'll try it. Like, what do we got to lose?
ソロモン会のようにはいかないよっと。皆さん、私の指示に従ってください。従ってください。
まだまだこの程度では沈まんぞ。実は結構最新鋭だぜ。本物のな。痛い。強作。痛い。次は直撃させる。甘く見ないで。
そこだろ。やめんなよ。
見つけました。お覚悟。
いいですか？撃ちますよ。ほらね、そこにいたでしょ。
逃がしはせん。7区をなめんな。やってやる。
じゃあ行きます。あぶくま
It's really only the O-Torp that really does anything, it seems. Come on, you're not going to choke this night battle, are you?
さて
Good.
野戦ね。どこかの野戦バカには負けないから。ほらね。
That means Akibono gets it.
二水星の誇り。
あんたたち弱すぎた。
私も。
That wasn't even a TCI, that was just a normal attack. Unfortunately, here we have to listen to her death dialogue. Uranami. I've already got a dupe Uranami and I haven't even leveled that one up, so... Unfortunately, this one's not going to go anywhere.
どういうこと？私が
Unfortunately, my condolences on you missing the Eevee.
なら
You
よかっ
tried.
た。
勝利よ。私に十分感謝しなさい。このクソテイテク。
それはそれでありか。Thanks.
Wow! $293.
特一型駆逐艦吹雪型の末娘浦波です。司令官どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
港に帰ってきた。Yeah, thanks a lot.
これでバッチリ戦えます。
しっかり直したいわ。まあいいでしょう。
早く痩せん。このままだと
この交渉は腕の良い職人がおるの。
激しい戦闘ばかりに駆り出されて困っちゃうわ。
ダメ。
当然よ。初春行ってみよう。作戦終了。報告ミルクマ。助かるク
艦隊司令部より入電。
I fancy this fleet. 好きかな。
Alright, back at it. Let's go.
作戦計画概要をご説明します。前段作戦、第二作戦海域、前段作戦、第二作戦海域、作戦要項です。本作戦海域はH 部隊シェフィールド出撃します。
If all the TP phases are gonna have, like, you know, a tank be more like a tank TP phase, and we can use STF instead of TCF. STF standing for Surface Task Force, TCF standing for Transport Combined Fleet. I would like the TP phases. It would grow on me. So, with all that said, we continue on. Continue chugging along at it. M is our concern node, from what we have just seen. This time is perfect. Okay, this time was perfect.
逃がさない。戦闘用意。ソロモン会のようにはいかないよっと。あぶくま、ご期待に応えます。
実は結構最新鋭だぜ。本物のな。
強作、次は直撃させる。
やらせない。
シュート。
くらえ。
逃しません。
よし、一気に決めるで。いいですか、撃ちますよ。わらわには見える。そこにいたでしょ。
勝利に喜んでばかりもいられないな。 勝って兜のなんとやらだ。ただ今夜ばかりは飲ませてもらおう。
テイトくん、本当にありがとう。道しおよ。
I'm guessing for the final boss of P2, we're gonna have to pick O.
Indeed. Mitsketa. 逃がさない。戦闘用意。
皆さん、私の指示に従ってください。従ってください。
やらせない。シュート。乗せていくよ。
くらえ。まあそんなもんだな。まあ別にいいよ。褒められたくってやってるわけじゃねえんだな。
テイトくん、
Good thing they split which bases they would damage. Because that means I only lose resources and not planes. Alright, here goes. Cross fingers. Good.
見つけた。逃がさない。戦闘用意。
さあスキルで攻撃隊発進。皆さん、私の指示に従ってください。従ってください。
実は結構最新鋭だぜ。本物のな。
強作。次は直撃させる。
やらせない。シュート。見つけました。お覚悟。
よし、一気に決めるで。ほらもザラ級、水上砲撃戦なら負けません。そのわらわには見える。そこにいたでしょ。
弱すぎだから。
勝利に喜んでばかりもいられないな。勝って兜のなんとやらだ。
こんな私
ただ
でもやればできる。
今夜ばかりは飲ませてもらおう。
JS.
沈め。沈め。沈め。
Very nice.
球修理を、浸水を止めて。甘く見ないで。どう？痛い？大丈夫。期間は生きてる。
そこだろ。なめんなよ。
実は結構最新鋭だぞ。本物のな。次は直撃させる。関西機のみんな、お仕事見つけました。お覚悟。オーラもザラ級、水上砲撃戦なら負けません。撃ちます。そうだね。そこにいたでしょ。
Hello, Green. Welcome back from lunch. Hope you had a good lunch. Good to see you here. And we're all going for it, so good luck, everyone. And yeah, with that said, any notable drops here? Anywhere on this map? If all the TP phases are like this, I would like this. And we get no drop. Doesn't matter this time. I'm asking for the future for something to look forward to. Ryoju being able to have turns this time really made a difference. 94 left. What I'm thinking of doing is, I don't know if this is going to help but make Hatsuharu and Usugumo be able to actually have attack equipment. Anyway, we both got it because we used Ultra Balls. Sorry, Scythe 7, that you missed it. So, with that said,
thanks a lot.
I'm wondering now what happens if I just, you know, give them real loadouts.
Hmm. また強くなったの。今までの偽装では物足りないというのか。贅沢じゃの。初春なんぞめでたいの。
新兵装ですね。提督、ありがたいです。いいですね。行きましょう。こんなとこまで。大変申し訳ありません。
本当は一人は
問題ないと思います。Indeed。
ああ、いいんじゃね？なあ。
作戦計画概要をご説明します。前段作戦第2作戦海域作戦要項です。本作戦海域は 連合艦隊編成による出撃です。 HMS シェフィールド出ます。今度は逃がさない。見つけた。
Seriously?
逃がさない。戦闘用意。
ソロモン界のようにはいかないよっと。
As long as he doesn't take any more damage, it's okay.
よく狙って近づけさせません。
あぶくま、ご期待に応えます。
甘く見ないで。
私のお衣装が
強制か。次は直撃させる。
許しません。くらえ。絶対。
実は結構最新鋭だぞ。
逃しません。
本物のな。
よし、一気に決めるで。
オーラもザラ級水上攻撃戦なら
そこにいたの
やってやる。
わらわには見える。
よく狙って
私も
近づけさせません。
あぶくま、ご期待に応えます。
勝利に喜んでばかりもいられないな。勝って兜のなんとやらだ。
こんな
ただ
私でもやれば
今夜ばかりは飲ませてもらおう。Indeed. 見つけた。逃がさない。戦闘用意。
あぶくま、ご期待に応えます。
甘く見ないで。
くらえ。
乗していくよ。
よし、一気に決めるで。
見つけました。お覚悟。玉波撃ちます。どういうこと？私が？そうならよかった。
やりましたか。
別。
Come on, let's get Yuguri there. Good.
見つけた。
Everybody's made it.
逃がさない。戦闘用意。
は結構最新鋭だぜ。本物のな。敵は右舷だ。しっかりね。甘く見ないで。見つけました。お覚悟。
関西機のみんな、お仕事お仕事。いいですか、撃ちますよ。
二水星の誇り、私も。
ほらね、そこにいたでしょ。
弱すぎだから。わらわには見える。
皆さん、私の指示に従ってください。従ってください。やったで。うち大活躍や。褒めて褒めて。こんな私でもやればできるね、テイト君。
Technically, we're pretending it's tanks. Wait, no. Hold on, I get it now. I guess it's based on how much Daihatsus we're carrying. Something like that, maybe. Let's see. Would be 9. It's an 8, I think. Or maybe I'm just not counting correctly. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it really matters. Red, that we did that good even on a red tee. I was sure I bet Abukuma chokes again and Akibono gets MVP again.
どういうこと？私が？そうならよかった。別に狙ったわけじゃないけど、それはそれでありか。Thanks.
And GG. Oh, Abakuma got it. Nice. By the way. Yay! Boom! Confetti, by the way. Let's see if we get a good drop for this.
Konnichiwa.
Poi. Everyone needs a poi, I guess. Off the face Wahoo. Abyssal Wahoo. Alright, before anything. I really don't want to change the second base. That's 3 Tokai. I really don't want to change this. Wait, hold on. Okay, I see it. So basically this is 1 Nonaka and 1 Ginga. The rest is all noted. We have just enough. Our best Nonaka. And our best Ginga, I guess. Abakuma and Sheffield switch places. Interesting. Yugure and Hatsuharu switch places. Well, switch please and then Akiboro and Ariake switch as well. Ryujo leaves. Fuck you, Ryujo. That's all I gotta say about that. It's gonna take me hours to re-rank these planes, and we're only on the second map. All the planes have been completely deranked. So now we have to do off-stream at some point. Alright, are they gonna combine to the same thing? STF again? Yep. Gotta be kidding me. I'm looking at this right now. This is gonna be the worst loadout in history. This is gonna be the dumbest loadout in history. I don't have a GFCS MK730 5-inch, I don't think. Well, this is a bit of a problem. That's a gun I need to make at some point, honestly. Hopefully someday.
グラーチェです。でも3番ホ素敵な改装。ほらご機嫌です。ついでにお酒の瓶もう少しだけ積みません？提督も飲みます？体熱くなりますよ。提督グラーチェ素敵な改装。ほらご機嫌です。ついでにお酒の瓶もう少しだけ積みません？
Only 2 balloons.
提督も飲みます？体熱くなりますよ。
おう、いいな、ありがたい。
This is gonna win the award for weirdest loadout I've ever used. Easily gonna win the award. I actually think it's straight up impossible to make it without using smoke grenades. It's pretty much impossible when you get to V. Like, you have to use smoke grenades. It's absolutely mandatory.
ありがたく存じます。ありがとうございます。
Just give her the best shit. Just try to.
Oh, いいな、ありがたい。
いいね、助かる。
新兵装ですね。私は遊雲型駆逐艦。一層励みます。ありがとうございます。また強くなったの。
まあいい感じかな。
私的には気に入っていたんですけど、手法は完走しました。はい。
いいね、助かる。
新兵装ですね。
おう、いいな、ありがたい。
ありがとうございます。私は遊雲型駆逐艦。一層励みます。 君の選択いいね。また強くなったの。
悪くないな。
提督、グラーチェグラーチェです。でも3番砲塔だけはこのままで。まあ私的には気に入っていたんですけど、手法は完走しました。また強くなったの。
まあいい感じかな。
おう、いいな、ありがたい。
Did I have that one? Because I'm so busy trying to make this, I missed an A tier. And I had it, so thankfully I had it already. This is the weirdest comp I have ever seen. Actually, this almost reminds me of like freaking when Abyssal Scamp was a boss, like the final boss of a certain event that sadly we will never have again. Everybody fucked up. That was one of the most loved events ever, one of the most popular events ever, for one obvious reason. Sadly, we will never have another event like that ever again in the game's history.
Grazie! 姉貴とおそろにしたいな。
私的には気に入っていたんですけど、手法は完走しました。はい。
まあいい感じかな。
君の選択いいね。私的には気に入っていたんですけど、手法は完走しました。はい。また強くなったの。
まあいい感じかな。
So yeah, I'm short one balloon. Just saying. I'm gonna replace it with something else though.
君の選択いいね。なるほどね。Indeed。君の選択いいね。私は遊具もが宅畜艦。一層励みます。
Yeah, why not?
いいね、助かる。
新兵装ですね。ありがとうございます。新兵装ですね。
102, 106, 106, 108, 105, 104, 98, 103, 106.
いいね、助かる。
ありがとうございます。君の選択いいね。まあ、私的には気に入っていたんですけど、手法は完走しました。はい。
おう、いいな、ありがたい。
Oh, I see. All right, so here.
Grazie. Oh,
Taking a look at
いいんじゃね?
one last
い
look
い
at
な。
all this.
ありがたい。
Looks fine, honestly.
"私は遊雲が宅畜艦。一層励みます。
いいね、助かる。
まあいい感じかな。
All right, we'll just have to make do with what we got.
提督、ありがたいです。
This is,
申し訳ございません。
I am really curious about this boss node now.
し
Than what we just had to
仕
put
方ないわね。
together.
本当は一人は。
問題ないと思います。
まあまあまあ。
どうされますか？
真珠府の桜も今年も綺麗に咲きましたね。提督も一緒にお花見しましょう。楽しみ。
All right, let's try this.
作戦計画概要をご説明します。
Gunbare.
前段作戦、第二作戦海域、作戦要
Okay, let's go.
作戦計画概要をご説明します。
The on-tag ship is Kashima. Just keep that in mind.
前段作戦、第二作戦海域、
There
作
goes.
戦要項で
敵に気づかれないで侵入するの。私的にはお箱なんです。
W appears to be the bot.
任せて。
Oh, this is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous to look at this column. And then this route. For everyone who sat through all that, thank you. Oh my god. This is gonna be so awful. There's no way to survive this.
あぶくま、ご期待に応えます。オーラもザラ級、水上砲撃戦なら負けません。そのはずです。
さあナチの戦見ててもらおうか。
いいですか？撃ちますよ。フォーコ。
沈みはしねえけどあのしてんじゃねえぜ。
ほらね、そこにいたでしょ。
なんなのよ。
強さか。
マジ次は直撃させる。あんたたち弱すぎだから
逃がしはせん。甘く見ないで。
じゃあ練習巡洋艦を甘く見ないで。
逃しません。
十分です。
くらえ。
よく狙ってたま近づけさせません。撃ちます。やらせない。
シュート。
勝利に喜んでばかりもいられないな。勝って兜のなんとやらだ。
どういうこと？
ただ今夜ばかりは飲ませてもらおう。
私的にはとっても OK です。
Here goes. Alright. Oh, guess who didn't trigger?
ポーラもザラ級水上砲撃戦なら負けません。そのはずです。こんな私でもやればできるね、テイト君。本当にありがとう。
どういうこと？私が？
Well, at least Q's basically guaranteed. If there's a bright side to all this. Being that the first battle node is where we'll most likely have the retreat, strangely enough. But realistically, V is what we have to worry about. Oh my god, when we see V, oh god. Oh, it's a Nekai. What the fuck else? And there's a WoW class Kai flagship. There's a reclass elite, and then it's probably a Su class CL and 2 late model destroyers on the bottom. Of course. Cross fingers. Oh my god, we barely made it. That's so bad. You're basically gonna be defeated at this node, but you're able to flee the enemy. That's so bad that they make a node like this, just to basically unsparkle you before the boss. That's actually pretty garbage. The devs. That's just a net class Kai. That's not even a net class Kai elite, so maybe she won't, you know. Maybe it looks like she won't actually. Good night. Thanks for your continued loyalty and support, and hopefully we see you again soon. Look, at least I made it to the boss, whatever happens. We should be able... This is probably going to be one of those cases where we just kill the boss. You know, easily. We just snipe the boss out.
Shoot!
Look at that. Closing torpedo strike. We went from what would have been a B to a D right there. Good thing we have the panel, because you'd have to wait all the way to the closing torp phase to know if you're gonna pass or fail. That's why you want to use a viewer with this game, to spoil the results. That's an agonizing 2 minutes sitting, waiting, praying that they dodge that. The one thing that's gonna send you back. That is absolutely agony. I don't know how the Japanese players do it, or the players without, like, you know, the players who play raw. Look at that shit. Yep. Look at that shit. You know you've designed a bad boss when you can only beat when a B rank is a clear. You know you've designed a bad map. I'll be honest with you. We were actually debating doing this on easy, doing this map on easy. All we get between easy and medium is a blueprint. However, since I scaled back to part-time from full-time, I need the blueprint, the full blueprint. Look at that. And look at that, there's even a subhuman. I just need to point something out. Tashkent is on this boss node. Can I just point that out to everyone? Yeah, Tashkent is on this boss node. And presumably Gangut as well. And for the only reason people like this character now is for that CG. Everyone went from like being mixed on her to absolutely loving her just because of that. Me included, quite frankly. I know you said it requires a specific step to farm this boss with Tashkent, but frankly, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't give a fuck. That is crazy. And thank God I got that Tashkent from the COVID event. Could you even fucking imagine this shit? If this was my first, if this is going to be how I, you know, if I didn't have Tashkent before this. How bad do you want Tashkent? Let's put it that way. To farm her before clearing the whole event.
しょうか。提督、皆さんすみません。
I absolutely hate bosses like that.
向こうに帰還しました。これでバッチリ。
Thanks a lot 大事。
提督が2人。
And I mean hate bosses like that.
ごめんなさい、鹿島。
私が本当は一人はおう
That doesn't even feel like a victory. It just feels
提
like
督も飲みます。体熱くなりますよ。
a lucky miracle depth charge throw that killed,
大変
that
申し
basically
訳ありません。
kills the leader of that whole squadron.
私は
And then
少
the
し
enemy
休めば
surrenders without their leader.
足柄はだ
Which in this case is Abyssal Wahoo.
ふう、問題ないと思います。
楽しみだな。Indeed
初春なんぞめでたいの。少しだけ修理させてください。急ぎます。いいですね。行きましょう。
Let me see how big this bar is.
作戦計画概要をご説明します。
That's 7. That's 7 kills. That's like 7 kills. You gotta be joking. Don't care. Of course they give us Of course they give us a number. I'm just gonna stop complaining. I still think it's a bad design boss, but that's what it is.
前段作戦第2作戦海域作戦要項です。
You know, it's almost 4 in the morning my time. I don't... this is gonna be so on fun doing this. I'm actually just saving for another stream. So basically that's how it's gonna be. Or here's something else I can do. You've basically seen how it is. I could do something dirty and just freaking do it all off stream, because that's basically how it's gonna be. On Last Dance, it's literally gonna do nothing different because what we bought will be like automatically sniping the boss literally before the battle even starts. So yeah. But I really don't want to do that. That's not in a good spirit for the playthrough. So what more likely I'm going to do is just because of how late I started and how late it now is, I might actually just, like, have this begin part 3. So, how about it? How's that sound? And we'll just do a short stream like tomorrow to keep the streak, to try and keep like a little bit of a streak up, or up in a frequency. Like a short stream after my Friday evening my time, or Saturday morning VR chat stuff. That actually sounds like a fair decision, I think. So with all that said, yeah, I think I've decided on that. Let me just make absolutely sure. Or it might be because that's basically it. I'm just going to chip down the boss. I might actually just do this during the day. Because basically that's how it's going to go. Hopefully I don't run into any issues. But again, I don't know. More than likely I'll just do it. Like tomorrow evening. So with that said, that's it. Just want to thank everyone who came out to this stream. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm going to just end the stream here. But first, we're going to yeah, it's a friend code now and Twitter. And we're gonna do our stream ending song now. While we try to find a stream to raid. You know what? This is another one of my VR chat friends. Although they are not playing VR chat right now. Oh, that's quite a title. Yeah, I gotta rate them.